Hello friends, Ben Ochart here. Thank you for tuning in. Just finished my live stream and I talked about a walkthrough of the fish room. Let's go ahead and do that right now. Take a look at all the tanks. Just finished the live stream and just did a feeding. So you'll see a few things floating around in the tank, but it's not too bad. Let's go ahead and see what's going on here in the fish room. Here in my 29-gallon hospital tank, I have a new batch of baby plecos. Can you make that one up? Let me bring the light over and help out. There's a baby right there on the glass if you can make him out. Here he is. Anyway, there's a whole bunch of those. There's another one here. So it looks like we got a whole new batch, brood, clutch, what do you call them? Just a whole bunch of new plecos that have been born in this aquarium. All the fish are doing well, and under normal circumstances they would be going over to the 55-gallon planted tank, but I'm going to be swapping that tank out with a new tank that doesn't have a broken top brace. So these fish are holding tight here in the 29-gallon quarantine tank. There's some more little babies down there. You can make them out on the rocks, moving around. As I mentioned, all my tanks have just been fed, so there's a little bit of food dust floating around. You can see the swarm here in this tank here. There's a swarm of plecos. Just a ton of, I don't know, what do you think? 40? See what they've done to this wood. They've made it paper thin by munching on it. Used to be a pretty thick piece of wood. You can push your finger right through it. It's like a piece of paper now. But they're all over the place. They're in all shapes and sizes. I'm going to keep the more interesting ones and take the other ones over to my friends over at the Aquatic Critter. In this 29-gallon, which is a hospital quarantine tank, I've brought over one of the Acaras who was not looking too good. He was actually stuck in one of the artificial plants, and I'm not sure what was going on with him. He's been a little bit under the weather. He might be getting harassed, but he's made a bit of a bounce back. I fed him, and as you can see, he's been a little bit active. His color's good, so I'm hoping he'll come back. I think he might have been getting harassed by some of the other Acaras. He's probably a subdominant male. He sure is pretty. I hope he pulls through. He did eat just a few minutes ago, so that's a good sign, and he is active as opposed to being stuck upside down in one of the artificial plants in the 90-gallon. In front of this tank here we have the 90-gallon. Take a look at it. Here are the other 4 Albino Acaras, along with a beautiful red spotted gold severum, AC Heckelii. Electric blue Acara looking good. Rainbows in the back there looking great. Blue, I called them rainbows, actually the blue Congo tetras. You can see them back there. Males kind of fighting for dominance. Usually they're pretty active like that after a feeding. Still have those Buenos Aires tetras in there. Haven't quite gotten around to doing anything with them. There's a little SAE, Siamese algae eater, there in the middle. They're known for eating black algae. I do get a little bit of brown algae in this aquarium. Just gets cleaned up every now and then. Pull the plant out, give it a bleach treatment, and we're good to go. I'm going to be picking up some more of this Zoomed wood here. Attach some plants to it as this makes a transition into a discus tank. Here's one of the tanks that's going to be replaced. Still has that brace on it because of the top brace failure on this Aquarium 55 gallon. But everyone in here is looking good. Some dwarf rainbows, rasboras. My favorites are the schooling fish, rummy nose. Plants are all doing well. I'm still keeping the water line down a little bit just to minimize pressure on the top brace, but it is being held together by this heavy duty brace, so it should be okay. Right next door, just having been fed, so he's not staring into the planted tank longingly, is the red terror, acting shy. He likes to go there behind that rock. Beautiful fish. We'll see where he ends up. Let's take a look here at the 210 gallon South and Central American tank. Everyone in here is looking great. There's a Nicaragua. Didn't see her for a day. I think she was in the cave. Had me a little worried, but she's looking good. They're all cruising around for food. Chocolate cichlid. These chocolates change color every minute. Big giant vieja, beautiful firemouth. Geo's doing remarkably well. There's a green terror back there. There's Jack Dempsey hiding around somewhere. Oh, there he is. Wait, no, that's the green terror. There's the Jack Dempsey. Likes to hang around right there in that little section, if you can make him out. That's his, actually her little nook being photobombed by there she is. Good looking fish. Very slow grower. They grow very slow, just like the green terrors. Look at the red on the bottom of this silver dollar. Got a couple of them that are very red in that bottom, in that anal fin. Deep red. Talking about red shoulders looking good. Still showing those prominent stripes. Here's the EBA, the electric blue Acara in the 210. And the beautiful Salvini. Perhaps the most beautiful fish. What do you think? Some people love the Albino Acara. Looking forward to watching that green terror put on some size. Geos are spectacular. Love the coloration of Geo. It's like they're powered by a battery powered. The markings and colors on that red tiger Oscar. Really nice. Let's go over to the 300 gallon. Yeah, they're all looking for some of the morsels that were just fed. Same thing's happening over here in the 300 gallon. One of my favorite fish. Bucrochromis rhodesii yellow. Big beast. Stragatus. Oh, there's the trout. And the Fusco. Another Bucrochromis. A little runt Venusus behind him there, pecking away. The eye biter being remarkably mellow. Uh-oh, looks like the hawk is fired up. He actually gets a little bit of orange in the body when he gets fired up. Around feeding time, after a water change, his body markings will change, like so many African cichlids when they get fired up. The coingi, big old coingi. Turquoise hap. See if we can get that fire hap up here. He's in the back working the substrate. Beautiful fish. Here he comes. Look at the colors, that contracting orange in the bottom, that orange-black anal fin, just beautiful. Got him from Josh over at Cunningham Tropicals. Here's the hawk in his glory. My old gar. The old gar. Love this trout. Beautiful specimen. So there you are, you're all caught up. Share your thoughts, tips, ideas in the comment section below. I do appreciate it. If you like the channel, be sure to follow, give the video a thumbs up, subscribe, hit that notification bell. It gets YouTube excited, gets them recommending us to other folks on the platform, and so we want to continue growing. I'd love to hit 100,000 subscribers someday. We're approaching 60. That's exciting. But that's all for now. Thank you so much for tuning in. You are appreciated, and I will see you again soon. Bye-bye.